Hey guys, it's Duan, and this is going to be a very personal vlog. This coming week is a very hard week for me, always, every year. On August 21st, 2011 was the last time I saw my dad, which is tomorrow. Today is Sunday, and I've been trying to have like a me-centered day today and like calm day. Because I've had a lot of amazing new subscribers, a lot of you might not know that I lost my dad. I talked about it in a lot of previous vlogs, specifically vlog 69, where I talk about the whole experience of losing my father. So if you didn't know that, I did lose my father 6 years ago suddenly, and then I lost my grandmother, his mom, within a year. I know it's kind of like a heavy subject matter, but I think I've always just thought it has been really important for me to share about it, because I know that, or I've gotten so many messages where a lot of people can relate sadness and depression and anxiety and coping and everything that I have been through. It's like a very human, real thing that unfortunately a lot of us go through when we deal with loss, or just like a huge terrible thing that has happened in our life. And I think that when you are going through a really tough time, that as impossible as it seems, like it is important to remember that you are going to be okay in the end and that you are strong. I mean, it's a huge test of your strength, whatever hardships you go through in life, but it is a wonderful reminder that you are very strong. It's very surreal that it's been 6 years since I last saw my father and the last time I gave him a hug. But it's nice to reflect and think about in the past 6 years how I feel like I've learned a lot and I've grown a lot, and I've traveled places and learned more about myself. I'm happy with the person that I am today. I'm still tweaking so much and trying to better myself every day, but I am proud of where I am mentally and all the baby steps that I've been trying to take to help myself. I think that is what is very important, is trying to push yourself to move forward, but also being kind enough to yourself and gentle to yourself, because you are so fragile, that you do every little thing in baby steps and with a lot of self-love. A few vlogs back, I talked about personal aspirations, which I think are very important, and the most recent one that I've been telling myself every morning 10 times is, I do and love myself unconditionally. I think just like waking up and saying that to yourself is like the most wonderful thing, the most wonderful start to the day, and I think it's just something that everybody needs to hear. I think that is the root of the happiness that you have inside of you and the love that you have, and I feel like the more love that you have for yourself, the more light that you'll emanate, and in that sense, spread love to other people. And by any chance you are going through a really big hardship or loss, just know that there is light on the other side, and if I can go through everything that I've gone through, then you definitely can too. Going back to this morning and my me time, I woke up at like 8, had my cold brew and said my aspirations, and then I just kind of sat on the couch and had a little cry sesh because I was just thinking about my dad and my grandma and how much I miss them. And I have a few voicemails that I have saved, which some days it's like impossible for me to listen to because it's just way too heartbreaking. But today I just wanted to it was more of just wanting to hear their voice and just remembering where I was when I first heard those voicemails. I was at my old apartment and calling them back and all that stuff. So it was a very reflective morning, which in turn made me think about how much I've experienced since. So yeah. The rest of this vlog is a little home tour, because since I moved from California to New York City, this is the place Craig and I moved into, and it's been my little sanctuary for the past 4.5 years. And yeah, and it's crazy to like know that under this roof, under this roof? That under our ceiling, the amount that Craig and I have grown. I moved here when I was 23 and I'm 20, I moved here when I was, because I moved here when I was 24 and I'm 29 now. Wow. That doesn't make sense. I was 24 and a half when we moved here, and now I'm 29. Yeah. It'll be a quick home tour because it is so small, but it'll just be nice to show you around. Not including the bedroom because it is too messy. I have a special guest who will be filming the home tour, and I have to go let her in now because she's been out there stuck in the hallway. Whoopsie daisies.
You have to contact my agent.
You're gonna give the home tour. You're gonna film the home tour.
I farted again.
Oh my. Okay, come on. This is Nacho. And okay, so this is our kitchen. And let's see. We have this plant. We have this plant. I'd like to think that we have this plant and this plant. Let's see, Dana and I. And just in case we have problems for Nacho, Craig and I at a coffee shop down the street. The places that we've been to recently. For our anniversary last year, then Milano with Dana last year, Barcelona this year, Yosemite last year. We're both from California, and there's my dad and I. And this is where I do a lot of my editing, right here, like this. I like that I have big windows, so it feels very like fresh and open in here. And let's see, we have this plant, this plant, this plant. That plant. This is where I do a lot of my thinking in here in our little bathroom.
How do I make it tilt?
And a lot of self-reflection here. Shower thoughts in here. Plant. This plant, that plant, that plant, that sad plant, that sad plant, that sad plant, this dramatic plant that if I do not water it every single day, then he wilts and gets real angry. And then this is actually really awesome because I've accumulated all of these cameras in the last 6 years. This is the film camera that I shoot on, which was my father's film camera. This is the camera I bought for Craig for Valentine's last year. This is my digital camera that I used to shoot. This is Craig's digital camera. Dana gave me this Polaroid. This is Craig's Polaroid. This is my new medium format, which I've yet to shoot on. I'm so excited. This one is from Goodwill. Lens that I actually just recently got from a girl named Mackenzie. And there's more film cameras there. And yeah, this is actually my favorite thing ever, this shelf. These shelves right here. And then this is just where I sit a lot and definitely have like my meditation station right here and meditate and drink my cold brews and sometimes editing on the couch. And yeah, so thank you for letting me share my life with you and my home with you. and coming along on all these experiences with me. I love you, and I will see you next week. You look at the camera. Nacho, look at the camera. Look at the camera. Nacho, look at the camera.
This amazing message is from your grandmother, and I'm just calling to remind you that it's Will's birthday today, and I thought if you had any time before 4:30 to give him a call, I'd appreciate it. Just a minute and I'll look up his number. He and Annette are going to go to an Oscar party at 4:30. I think it's going to be a potluck and watch with everybody. Doesn't that sound like fun? We used to have them all the time, too. Talk with you later. This is your grandmother. Where in the heck are you? That you don't answer your phone. That's most unusual. See you later, sweetheart. Bye-bye.
Hi, Ann. I noticed the time that you called. I'm sorry that I missed you. The phone was in the bedroom, and I was out cooking dinner. Actually, I don't know if I cooked or not. I ate cottage cheese and fruits, things like that. Matter of fact, it was very good. But I'm giving you a hoot and holler back. I'm sorry we missed touch. So we can contact each other tomorrow. Love you, all my heart, and all the stars in the world. Bye-bye.